Of course, after that moment, I wasn't quite myself after that incident happened. I wasn't quite the same. I just witnessed the last of my older siblings die in front of me. The only one who can help me to control these powers that I now had. All the rest of my siblings were younger than me, so there was no way for me to control these powers. So, my friends, they flat out stopped talking to me. One of them said that it was too difficult to see me like this, and the other, well, he eventually blamed me for what happened. And the third, he moved so far away that I didn't even know where he went. So at this point, I knew I was alone. For the next 100 years, I was alone. Didn't know how to run a kingdom alone, without anyone there to guide me, or to truly be there for me. It took meeting Godzilla Ultimate's mom for that feeling to go away. Things were fine and peaceful at first, until I had your brother, Ultima. I realized what his mom was really trying to do. I discovered her intentions and I banished her from my kingdom. The feeling kinda returned, the feeling of being alone. But I wasn't completely alone. I had Ultima. He needed me to be there for me. Or he needed to be there. He needed me to be there for him, let's just say. I couldn't abandon him. He needed someone to take care of him, to raise him. So, it was just me and your brother. And that's how it was. For quite some time. Until I met your mom. Your mom made me and Ultima feel better. And well, we became a happy family. Then, long story after that, little you came around. I was happy. I had a loving, caring wife and two little kids. Well, one little and the other one's kind of big. I was living the best day of my life. Everything in my life was perfect. I didn't need my friends to be there for me. I just needed my family. That's all that mattered. And I think your mom was pregnant on that day before she died. So you might have had a new little brother or sister. Everything would have turned out nice if it wasn't for him. Your mom would have still been alive if I've been there to save her. That she's not. And only I am alive. Dad, it wasn't your fault about what happened to Mom, but it was my fault, son. I failed to be there for her. I should have been there for her. Instead, your mom died because I wasn't there. Who knows? Maybe if your mom was still alive, you would have had a sibling, or even a couple of siblings. Maybe she would have been there to help you, to run your kingdom, instead of ruling it all alone, with no one there to help you. I'm so sorry, son. It's not your fault, Dad. It's not your fault that I had to make the hard decisions I had to make. You and Gorgier, they told me when I was younger that every king needs to make a difficult decision, even if they're new at their job as king. At first I thought being king would be fun. But in reality, I learned that it's actually a pain in the back. Yeah, no one said ruling a kingdom's gonna be easy. And I know, being a king, that's just a title. But being a leader, that's a skill. And even the greatest of us had our ups and downs as leader. Like, I'm pretty sure the best of us had our greatest ups and downs, right? Yeah. Is there something wrong, Dad? It's nothing. When you said the greatest of us, I just couldn't help but to think of a certain someone. Grandpa? No. Someone before your grandfather. Legendary Gojira? Son, I'm gonna go on ahead and tell you the truth about our family. There is no legendary Gojira. What do you mean? What about all those other family members? They don't they kinda exist, but not in the way that you think. I don't understand. There's a lot that you don't understand, son. But I will tell you the full story another time. But now's not the time. Okay, but I'm going to need the truth eventually, Dad. I know. And I'll tell you when you're ready. For now, you're not. For now, let's just go ahead and check on your kids. Make sure they're not eating all the ice cream. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that.